Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to The Watcher, Season 3, Episode 28. We are deep into 2014 now. 11 years ago in real life, which is kind of crazy. But, yeah, let's get into it. Alright, a little bit of news here as we enter the second week of May. Bobby Braxton has joined the Abayani Combat Club to train. Also featuring Brandon Moreno and Jessica Andrade, as well as Mark Hunt. So, it's a decent team there, for sure. So, somewhere for Bobby to train as he tries to get back from his title loss to Heath Herring. Alright, we are back at K1 Heroes for K1 Heroes 55 in Kinky. We are here for the co-main event of the evening. Czech Congo versus Grease Kunis. This should be a absolute rocker of a fight. Czech Congo 24-1 with losses to Heath Herring, George Joe, and Rodney Glunder. And wins over Bobby Braxton, notably Bobby Braxton, and I don't know, some other guys. He's on a 6-fight winning streak in K1 Heroes. And the Onion, Grease Kunis, he is on a 1-fight win streak over Thiago Big Monster, having lost in a unanimous decision to Gabriel Gonzaga. The former Cage Rage heavyweight champion is probably an underdog. Definitely an underdog. But we're here to cheer for him anyway. Let's get straight into it. Czech Congo, Grease Kunis. Czech 38 years old at this point. Wow. Alright, let's get into it. First fight of episode 28, Congo versus Kunis. Two men touching gloves now. Coming together. Kunis takes a right hand after missing big. Congo countering now. Kunis misses with the right hand. 2 jabs and a leg kick. Kunis probably wants to get him to the ground, makes just to grab him there and tries to complete the takedown, but Congo grapples back. Dirty boxing there and going for a knee. Congo trying to pin him up against the ropes. Kunis not allowing it to happen. Gets it that time, though. Kunis uses his wrestling skills, gets a couple punches to the ribs, gets a sharp right to the ear. Knee to the thigh and a short uppercut now. Picking him apart with knees and lefts. Short uppercut now. Kunis hasn't really gotten much going there as he's pinned against the ropes. Wrestles free back to the center, though. Congo slowing down a bit. Kunis misses with a strike, takes some shots of his own. Congo misses a jab. Congo glancing at the clock now. It says minute and a half. Can't land anything killer there. Coming together and strike. Jab and a right hook. Kunis trying to grapple. Hits a beauty of a straight right after he misses a jab, and that's the end of round number 1. Let's check the stats on that. Czech Congo, 3 power punches, 28 jabs, and 2 jab knees. Grease Kunis landed 5 jab punches. So it's going to need to be a submission victory here. There's no way Kunis wins a decision. And he's got 5 minutes to find it. Beautiful right uppercut from Congo, though. He might have damaged his hand. His hand is broken. That's going to hurt. Kunis is down. Congo going with stomps and kicks, but Kunis scrambles back to his feet. Coming together into a clinch. Congo gets control. Pins him up against the ropes again. A foot stomp now. Double underhooks on Congo. Nothing really happening there. Kunis stuck against the ropes. Dirty boxing. Minute and a half left. Kunis in the center. Congo's exhausted. Kunis needs a submission now. 60 seconds to find it. Kunis getting a little bit tired now, but he's running out of time. Stunning right hook from Kunis. Congo is down. Kunis going for the stomps and kicks. Congo scrambles back up. He should have gone for the submission. Kunis straight right lands hard, and that's the end of the fight. I mean, a better second round from Grease Kunis for sure. Managed to rock Congo after Congo dropped him. I just don't think it's going to be enough after the first round. But let's see what the judges say. Official decision to be reported now. All 3 judges give the victory to Czech Congo. Grease loses a decision. Never could get him down on the ground where he would want him. And it just ended up costing him the fight. Pretty simple. Congratulations to Czech Congo, a 21-4-1 record. Grease Kunis drops to 5-2. A little bit of news as we come out of that fight. Eric Fonga has been booked to face Paul Buentello at a American large local show. Buentello, a 29-17, a 46-fight veteran, former UFC heavyweight champion, way back in 2005, and on a very mixed streak. Fortunately for us, that's a lot better than the streak Fonga is on, who is on a 6-loss streak. Yeah, so let's just hope he can win that one. We won't have to wait long to find out. That fight will be in May, so we'll see. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a Strikeforce event in Texas tonight. Miesha Tate versus Ronda Rousey headlining the show. Ronda, a 5-0 fighter, and Miesha holding a 12-1 record, only having lost to Tanya Evinger. Sure. Anyway, two of them headlining the show, but we're here for the co-main event. Bruno Guimas versus Brendan Schaub? Gallagher? I completely forgot which one it was. Hold on. Somebody named Brendan. Brendan Schaub, the hybrid, 9-3. Surely won't get himself into any controversy later. Bruno, a 14-5 record against his 9-3, a -440 favorite for the one. Portugal versus Colorado. Let's get straight into it. The one versus the hybrid. Mixed martial arts versus boxing. Bruno's got a 25-pound advantage on him and 4 years younger. Pressuring Shaw, moves into the pocket, lands a left jab. Two fighters coming forward to engage. Right hook blocked by Guimas. Bobbing and weaving, engaging in the center now. A right hook. Oh, Bruno, Shaw is weak. Big right hand from Guimas. He just leaned against the cage and got TKO'd. Oh my goodness. Let me look at this. So it was just a routine, right? Dodges some punches. They get back together in the center. Schaub throws a right hook. Bruno jumps under it, lands two left jabs. As Schaub turns back to his own right, Bruno smashes him with a right cross and now leans against the cage, about dead. Guimas comes through with a chance to finish and just lands a powerful punch, bounces his head off the cage. Herb Dean's got to stop that. He's getting slept. And Bruno Guimas, in 55 seconds, takes the TKO victory. Congratulations, Bruno. Moving to 15-5 in his career and dropping Schaub to 9-3. All right, in North Carolina, we are here for the local show. We're here to see Eric Fonga and Paul Buentello. Might be a few fights before that one because these local shows are humongous. Got a day off work today because I got a bunch of vaccines yesterday and I am not feeling great. But, whatever. Let's see if Eric can avoid going 10-10. He's actually a slight underdog against the headhunter. They're about the same weight. He is 13 years younger. Australian versus Texas. Oh, beautiful. Right uppercut from Fonga. Buentello's out. He did it. He broke the streak. One punch. Black power. Oh, our long national nightmare is over. Eric Fonga has won a fight, ladies and gentlemen. And he did it in one punch. Just knocked Buentello clean out. I mean, literally, Buentello moving in and out of range, trying to start grappling. He moved into range. He got hit with the uppercut. He's out. That's what we call a perfect fight, ladies and gentlemen. One power punch, 10-0. Fonga moves to 11-9. Buentello drops to 29-18. Congratulations, Fonga. You did it, buddy. And he retired Buentello. All right, we are into June and we are in Japan. Pride 90. Ron Francis Jr. holding down the fort against Rob Broughton. No fights on the prelims. Well, there are. We're just not watching them because we don't care. We're here for the main event and the main event only. Main event, Ron Francis Jr. facing Ron the Bear Broughton. Francis Jr. holding down a 14-2 record on a 5-fight win streak, only having lost to the bad Emelianenko. And Rob Broughton, 15-5-2. He is on a 5-fight unbeaten streak, having fought Fedor to a draw, which is not exactly something that is easily done. He also beat Eric Fonga in that time span, and yeah, he's just got a pretty darn good record, but he did lose. His last loss was to Billy Willie. So, some posturing here. He's 15th ranked heavyweight in the world, Ron Francis Jr., and Broughton, the 12th ranked. So, definitely one for the fans. Rob, a submission fighter. Francis Jr., a jiu-jitsu sambo combo. Wombo combo. You got the point. Let's get straight into it. I'm just rambling at this point. Ron is our favorite tonight from the Gracie Jiu-Jitsu Academy. We'll probably be hunting the submission here. Touching gloves in this 10-minute first round. Low kick to the legs from Francis Jr. Francis Jr. grabs him into a clinch, tries to pin him up against the ropes. It's not pretty, but he gets it. Reverses, though. Broughton going for the takedown. Francis Jr. stops the takedown, gets Broughton back against the ropes. Broughton tries for another takedown. Reversed again. Francis Jr. smothers him against the ropes. Nothing much happening so far. Now Francis Jr. drops to the takedown. Broughton has to pull guard now. Francis Jr. just absolutely smothering him. Trying to go for the leg lock there. Broughton keeps the guard tight. Broughton trying to pick off an arm. Broughton being smothered by Ron Francis Jr., landing a few punches to the body. Tries to break that guard again. Gets it. Oh, and gets that leg lock. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by submission via leg lock, Ron Francis Jr. They fought a bit against the ropes. Francis Jr. managed to get that takedown in, and when he did, it was just hunting the guard from there, and it was academic, to be honest. Congratulations to him, moving to 15-2 on a huge win streak now, six fight win streak now. Hopefully, setting himself up for better things. Let's not forget, last time out, he won the heavyweight Grand Prix, fighting 3 times at Pride 87. So congratulations, Ron Francis Jr. You are on a run. Little fun note here as I was updating my records. Ron Francis Jr. now has 10 submission victories, and he's used 6 different... This is the 6th different submission he's used to get there. He's used a rear naked choke, Kimura, Americana, calf slicer, Von Flue choke, and a leg lock. So, he's got his repertoire for sure. But the same night across the world, we're headed to Nevada for Bellator 48. Jack Duplessis versus Brock Lesnar in the co-main event. That's what we're really here for. Two absolute specimens of human beings. Brock Lesnar versus Jack Duplessis in the Bellator heavyweight division. Lesnar holding an 8-5 record. On a 4-fight losing streak against Roy Nelson, Cain Velasquez, Andre Arlovski, and Alex O'Reilly. He also lost to Billy Willie early in his career. Sure. His first fight with Bellator, Jack Duplessis, a 15-4 professional fighter, holding down a 4-fight winning streak now. 3 in the Japanese local scene and 1 in his Bellator and American debut last time out. Let's just get straight into it, shall we? Lesnar, the -330 favorite. Wrestling. You should expect some wrestling in this one. I know, I'm a genius. Underway. 2 guys touching gloves now. Duplessis missing with some strikes. Nothing yet. Lesnar grabs him. Trying to push him up against the cage. Pins him against the cage now. Jack's smothered now. Nothing really happens. There's 60 seconds. They're hitting each other from short range. Halfway mark. This fight sucks. Dirty boxing. They reset him to the center. Finally, Lesnar goes for the takedown attempt straight away. Jack blocks the NCAA heavyweight champion and gets a nice straight right. Jack getting the initiative now. Hits the left hand. Misses the big right. Left hand and a right. There we go. Round 1 ends. 32 jabs to 25. Fairly even round. They think Jack edged it. I won't complain about that. Let's get into round number 2. Lesnar wants to grapple. Grabs Duplessis into a clinch. Lesnar gets his hooks and goes for the takedown. Greco-Roman slam. Jack's in guard now. Lesnar's pounding away, trying for the ground and pound. Jack trying some pounds from below. Jack grabs an arm. Oh, but he loses it. That could have been good. Lesnar deflects a couple of punches from below. Jack getting pinned to the ground now. Just absolutely smothered. Not really a whole lot going on down there. Lesnar trying for some strikes. Nothing really happening. And a very boring round number 2 ends. Lesnar landed 37 ground strikes, and Jack did nothing. So that's definitely a Lesnar round. All to play for in the last round, but Jack should be careful here not to get smothered again. Jack lands a left. Lesnar left jab and a right cross lands hard. Jack throws a punch. Lesnar quickly shoots in. Jack Duplessis hopping on 1 foot, pinned up against the cage now, takes a couple right hands. Duplessis pretty much stuck. 3 minutes left in the fight. Jack circles out. Lesnar starting to conserve energy. Lesnar grabs him after he misses the punch. He's going to pin him up against the cage again. Using these double underhooks there. Short punches. Lesnar using the dirty boxing. Minute left. Again, just grinding him against the cage. Wrestles free. I mean, this is tough. 37 punches to 12. It's just an absolute grind. This is a part of the career where you're in a grind, too, of just, trying to work your way up the ranks. Then you take 1 loss and, you're set back way more than you ever wished you could have been. It's difficult. So you got to feel for Duplessis here, but there is absolutely no way he won this fight. 29-28, 29-28, and 30-27 for your winner by unanimous decision, Brock Lesnar. Lesnar snaps a 4-fight losing streak to go to 9-5. Jack Duplessis snaps a 4-fight winning streak to drop to 15-5. That's the fight biz, I guess. Really unfortunate, but congratulations to Lesnar, I guess. The most boring ass fight ever. After his loss, Grease Kunis has left his team, and will be presumably looking for a new team soon. It's the only real news, as we're heading into mid-June. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. The Dominator Bobby Lashley facing off with Big Sexy Earl Mo. Lashley a 3-2-1 fighter. Earl Mo a 12-3 record, minus 1070 favorite. Prohibitive favorite, to be honest. From Monkey's Eyebrow, Kentucky, his wrestling style, facing off against the weaker, faker, pro wrestling style of the Dominator, Bobby Lashley. Kentucky versus Colorado. Let's get to it. Cecil Popes will be the referee. Lashley thinks he's in the hurt business, but Earl Mo is in the sexy business, and the sexy business always wins. Left jab from Mo as the two guys trading weak blows to start with. Jab and a big right hand almost lands for Mo, but not quite. Mo coming forward to attack now. Lashley misses the left. Straight right from Mo. Halfway through round number 1. Mo coming forward. Lashley missing with his left hand. 3-punch combo from Mo. None of them managed to make it, though. Stepping into strike. Mo feints. Lashley off balance. A good left jab and a big right hook. Perfect from Mo. 8 seconds left in the round. Jab to the body from Mo. Let's check the stats on that first round. Bobby Lashley didn't land anything. That's a clear Earl Mo round if I've ever seen one. Well, let's check it out. Both fighters moving in to engage now. Mo with a 1-2. Meeting in the center now. Right hook from Lashley. Right hook from Mo. Trading. Left jab and a right hand as he dodges a right hook. Another right hook from Mo. Those right hooks really landing there. Left hand from Mo now. Halfway through the fight. Right cross. Again, big smile from Lashley. That means he's probably hurt. Lashley breathing heavier now. Taking some damage. Milicic fighting systems not training him well. Being completely outstruck. Lashley's cut open. So we finished the last minute of round 2. Nobody manages to land anything there. Right cross blocked from Mo. Right hook misses from Lashley. Nothing much doing right now in the last part of round 2. And both fighters will go back to their corners to catch their breath. As we take a look at the stats, Earl Mo outstriking him 13-4 in that round. Probably another Mo round. Lashley will need a knockout here if he's to take down Big Sexy. Let's see what happens. Cutman stops the bleeding. Let's get into it. 5 minutes to go. Left jab and a good right hook from Mo. Lashley misses the big right hand. Two fighters engaging now. Big right misses from Lashley. Mo with the left. Lashley lands a right hook. Nice 1-2 from Mo. Mo keeping his angles open. Gassing Bobby out. This is easy. Big feint from Mo. Left jab and a right hand. Another right hook. Lashley's cut again. 2.5 minutes to stop bleeding. 2 minutes left. Jab and cross. Mo absolutely vicious on the counters today. He is landing counters like you wouldn't believe. Mo's got the initiatives. 2 left jabs and a big right cross. Lashley down. Mo straight into side control. What's he going to do there? Go into mount. Goes for the mount. Lashley scrambles. Lashley pulls guard. And gets pinned to the ground by Mo as the clock runs out. That's got to be a Mo round. 17-1. Huge from Mo. And that is pretty easy. That's the easiest triple 30-27 I've ever seen. Your winner by unanimous decision, Big Sexy Earl Mo, was way too much for Lashley today. And he absolutely grinds him into a paste. Nothing. Bobby had no answers for him today. And that's what we like to see from our guys. So congratulations, Big Sexy. Moving up to 13-3 in his career and is now on a 2-fight win streak after his loss to Bruno Glimas. Here's a little bit of news for you. Despite having just broken a very bad losing streak, Eric Funk has been offered a contract by Elite XC. The 11-9 heavyweight, 20 fights into his career, getting an offer after going 2-1 or 1-2 on the local scene. He'd get a contract offer. Sure, why not? And the news is true. Fonga has indeed signed with Elite XC. Gets another chance at it. Back in the grind. All right, we are back in Kanto for another Pride, some call it. Billy Willie versus Antonio Little Nog Ruggiero Nogueira. So bad. He's just going to be Little Nog, all right? You know this. Billy Willie, 12-4 record. He lost his last fight against Fedor. There's really nothing to be embarrassed about in losing to Fedor. Like, that's just kind of life. And Lil Nog, how's he doing? He is coming off a 2-fight losing streak to Fabricio Verdum and Ron Francis Jr. So, not his best. He's also ranked the number 8 light heavyweight in the world. But he's the underdog at heavyweight, which is where he's fighting tonight. Billy Willie, 30 pounds up on the 38-year-old Lil Nog. 11 years younger, and the Thug Jitsu master. Let's not forget. Let's get straight into it. Thug Jitsu versus Jiu-Jitsu. Here we go. 10 minutes in the first round. Fight begins. Neither can really do much damage there. Willie starts walking him down. Nogueira with a jab. Nothing much. Nogueira with a left hand, though. Willie still keeping that pressure on. Nogueira with a counter right. Crunching right hook from Billy Willie, though. Willie has no fear of landing those exchanges, landing the straight right. Nogueira just doesn't have the power to stand and trade with Willie forever. Willie knows he's going to win. Big left hook from Nogueira, though, almost lands. Right hook from Willie after Nogueira takes 2 jabs. Right cross from Willie. Nogueira definitely hurt now, and there's still half the round to go. Nogueira looks a bit tense. Hits the left cross now. Willie looking forward to striking. Right hand from Nogueira. 2 left jabs and a right cross from Willie. Willie just trying to pressure him forward. Beauty of a straight right there. 2.5 minutes left in the round. Straight right lands hard from Willie again. Willie coming forward now. Ooh, tries for a roundhouse body kick. That would have been brutal. Steps into the pocket. Left jab and a right cross from Willie. Nogueira not really landing near the latter half of this round. Striking now. Quick left jab and a great right hook from Billy Willie into the final minute of the round. Willie breathing heavier. Attacking with strikes now. Nogueira with a counter jab. Jabbing him. This is the big right, though. 30 seconds. Nogueira hits a counter jab. Falls for the feint, though. Oh, Willie nearly hits that killer right he was looking for, but not quite. Quick kick to the leg, and the round ends. 19 jabs to 10, 6 power punches to none, and a couple of jab kicks for Billy Willie thrown in. He's definitely winning the fight so far. Can he keep the pressure on? Willie feints. Nogueira off balance. Takes a great right hook. Left hook blocked there. Willie 3 punches, including a nice right hook. Good right hand again from Billy Willie. Nogueira not really doing much here. Right hook to the jaw from Billy Willie. Nogueira's down. Willie raining down punches now. Nogueira's taking the shots. The referee has to stop this. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by TKO. Billy Willie defeats Lil Nog with round number 2. That was a good fight. Let's check the metrics there. Definitely outlanded him for sure. But he cracked him with that right hook there. And dropped him and just beat him into a paste until the referee said no more. Billy Willie bounces back from his loss to Fedor with up to 13-4 now. Congratulations to him. That will certainly be a decent win on his record. Lil Nog, a very good heavyweight fighter. So, congratulations to Billy Willie. Alright, we got some fight announcements now. Bruno Guimas facing Brad Imes at Strikeforce. I feel like he just... No, somebody else fought Brad Imes. Alright. Sure, why not? Bruno Guimas facing Brad Imes at Strikeforce. Imes coming off a loss to Earl Moe. That's what I was thinking of. For some Strikeforce heavyweight action. And Grease Kunis facing Curtis Blades at K1 Heroes 57. That will be the first weekend in September, so we will not get to it on this episode, but that could be a good fight. Is Makachev on that card as well? Sure, why not? Kunis and Blades will open the show. Well, could be a good fight. We'll see. The Bruno Guimas fight at Strikeforce will be in October, so we will definitely not get that one on this episode. Great news, everyone. Anderson has completed his drug test failure suspension. He lost to Derek Lewis, then did drugs, And he didn't even get cut, so he's back. He's ready to fight, I guess. Sure. Some more booking news. Alex O'Reilly has been booked to face Andrei Arlovsky at UFC 137, which also features the main event, Cain Velasquez versus Frank Mir. And you have to think O'Reilly's probably set up for another title shot if he wins this one against Arlovsky. Sort of a mini tournament thing going on here. O'Reilly is a huge favorite against Arlovsky, and Cain Velasquez is the favorite against Frank Mir. Cain 15-0, and of course, the UFC heavyweight champion, having recently defended against Alex O'Reilly. So we will have to see, but what a show that's going to be. October this year, looking forward to it. And the other fight we have booked is on the undercard of the same fight. Anderson is back, facing off against Mike the Juggernaut Vessel. Vessel? Depends if he's German or not, I guess. Regardless, he's facing off against this guy. Ron Francis Jr. has been booked to face former champion Sergey Kharitonov at Pride Bushido 18. He was, in fact, the Pride champion briefly before losing to Fabricio Verdum and failed to regain his title again in March. But very solid fighter overall, 23-9. Pride Bushido 18. That'll be the main event of that show. The two men have never faced off, but Ron Francis Jr. is the favorite. So a lot to look forward to in this next episode. All right, that is it for episode 28. Not the biggest one. Kind of a lot of guys grinding in the mid-pack of their careers. But I feel like we're working our way back up, just a little bit at a time. Besides, we don't script this, we just follow. So, thank you for tuning in to The Watcher, and I'll see you next time.